chef at Sodexo and today I'm going to do a spiced turkey rice. It's very simple to make. If you've ever had a risotto, it's a little bit like that, but don't be afraid of big fancy chef words. So the ingredients are, I have cooked off some turkey mince here, I have some chopped onion, some peas, some long grain rice, some cherry tomatoes, garlic, curry powder, and I have some herbs that I had in the cupboard. Today I think this is a mixture of some thyme, but don't be afraid of what herbs you have in the cupboard, just use what you have. If you didn't have turkey mince, you can also use chicken, left over from the day before, some ham, tuna from a can, rice. You don't even have to use meat, you can make this vegetarian. And you can put in some different vegetables. So just, the basis is your rice and your onions. So we start off with a little bit of oil in the pan. And we get your pan hot first before you put in your oil, so then you're not using so much oil, which helps with the budget and helps with the cholesterol. In goes the onions. And we let them sweat off for a few minutes. So you start to see them almost trying to change colour, they're almost becoming see-through. Now, when you're happy with that, you put in your garlic. You never put in your garlic right away with your onions because garlic burns quicker than onions. Now, you start to see that smelling nice. You feel that it's ready. You pop in your curry powder and what herbs you have in your cupboard. Today I've used mild curry powder, but you can use curry powder, you can use curry paste, you could use Cajun seasoning, whatever herbs and spices you have in your cupboard. Don't be afraid, don't think you have to go out and buy the specific ones that you need. This is all about using what you have. Now when you start to get again the smell of your herbs smelling good, in goes the rice. And we cook off the rice for a couple of minutes, just enough to kind of so that you see that the rice is being fully coated by the herbs, the spices and the little bit of oil that was in your pan. Again, don't be over fussing about this, don't panic and be afraid of when is the right time. Just go with what feels good. Next, I have some stock. Today I'm using vegetable stock. So what you do is you just put 1 cube of chicken or vegetable stock, again whatever one you have in the cupboard, and you pour it in. I wouldn't put all of the liquid in together because depending on which rice you're using, it might need as much or it might need a bit more. So let that come to the boil, which takes about, depending on your rice, it could take anything from 10 minutes to 20 minutes. Long grain rice takes longer than basmati. Basmati cooks really quick. Or if you're using brown rice tends to take a little bit longer than any of the other rices. So now that's about 20 minutes and the rice is all cooked off, but I think the rice is still a little bit hard, so I'm going to put another little bit of liquid in there. Don't worry if you haven't got any stock left over, you can just use boiling water at this stage. And while we're also putting in a little bit extra liquid, we're going to put in our turkey and our peas. Now my peas have started to defrost at this stage, but don't worry, you can put them straight in from the freezer because there's enough heat in this dish to cook out the peas. And we just let it, keep mixing it and just let the heat come into the peas and the turkey. Now we have that ready. I have just a bowl. You don't need any fancy serving bowls. It's just your typical cereal bowl. Pop it in. And we garnish it with a few cherry tomatoes. You can put, if you don't like the cherry tomatoes cold, you can pop them into at the same time as the peas and the turkey or warm them up. But I'm just popping them in today, and because I'm a chef, I'm going to put a little bit of